All right, thank you, Samosa. Well, let's head to other markets now. Talking about the crypto market, and we did get that data from companies' market cap. Says gold there. That's the number one asset, globally in the world right now. Worth about $14.64 trillion. That's the market cap for gold right now. Then we're seeing Bitcoin coming in eighth position, flipping silver just recently now, $1.42 trillion. That's for Bitcoin. But in between Bitcoin and gold, you have the likes of Facebook, Nvidia, and Apple, and all those other big ones. Then we have silver there at $1.38 trillion. So that's how it's looking for the top assets, by market cap globally. Let's bring in, I guess, now Emmanuel Manyasi, crypto influencer. Great to have you, Emmanuel.
Yeah, thank you, Ladi, again for being here once again.
Yeah, fantastic. So we're seeing new high with Bitcoin and also flipping, silver right now. Did you expect this will happen, so soon? And what are you seeing? Is Bitcoin at some point aiming for the top, for the crown that gold is holding right now?
Well, it might not be so soon as people might actually expect it to be, but it will actually get there because at this current state, the moment Bitcoin actually flipped all-time high, the only thing is for price discovery, and which is actually that is what it's actually currently doing now. So I think we might actually see, not by speculation, but we might actually see ATK, and probably depending on the wave the crypto market is making and the Bitcoin and all that, we actually see 100K or so. If you could remember, was it like 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago when I actually said when we are at 40-something K, I said we can see Bitcoin actually go to as high as all-time high, because if you look at the trend, if you look at the charts, you discover that it's all be good news for Bitcoin all the way. It's all be good news from the time the ETF was actually passed and all that. It's all be good news for Bitcoin. And most of the people who are actually holding it, people like Michael Saylor and all that, they're actually in it for the long term. They are not actually selling the bag or anything like that. So we should see more upside for Bitcoin.
Talking about upside for Bitcoin at this time, what do you think could be the nearest risk for this rise that we're seeing in Bitcoin?
Nearest risk, out, please, can you refer?
Like what kind of risk do you see that could stop this rise for Bitcoin?
Well, I can't actually say, because now they've given Bitcoin investors to go ahead with the passing of the ETF and all that. So I don't see any risks that will actually pose for Bitcoin per se. Or maybe if another Luna crashed or another FTS actually failed. But I think the industry has actually learned a lesson with what actually happened in 2023. So in 2022, 2023. So I think we should see good high for we should see good high before Bitcoin can actually retrace. People can take profits or something like that.
Yeah, because definitely nothing goes up, forever, and you don't want you don't want a situation where the market, that's Mr. Market, takes all the profit, all the unrealized profit that you think you have, at this time. So talk to me about the best strategy to navigate this market right now.
Well, I've been calling people attention to Bitcoin when it was actually low. I think this thing actually happened every bull market. During bull market, people want to actually FOMO into the market and all that. But the truth is, I don't actually have any advice for anybody at this point, because at this point, it's just price discovery. It's not about technical analysis. It's just fundamentally driven at this particular moment now. It's just fundamentally driven. So as the news keep coming up, I think Bitcoin will continue to rise. Maybe at some point people will decide to, okay, this is where my greed will take me to, let me stop and take cash out some funds and move it to other sector, probably stock or other stuff. So
would you say it's time to take profit?
No, you can't take profit at price discovery, right? I don't know, if you are in deep profit, you can actually just cut some parts. But in price discovery, you have to allow it to actually get to a particular height that people will say, okay, you can actually see it it shows on the chart that this is at least we can actually get a retrace back here. But look at Bitcoin opening on Monday, and it broke 70K again. That is to show you that it's actually doing very, very well, because most Monday market are actually very bad for some commodities like Bitcoin and all that. But it's actually opening positive on Monday and actually rallying over 70K, currently around 71,800 or so. It's actually a good thing. That is to show you that this week we shall actually close green on the weekly candle, and probably next week, let's just see how it goes.
So much, Emmanuel, and I say still early days at this point. We'll keep tracking to see how high Bitcoin can go at this time. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thank you, Ladi.
All right, let's get a quick check on the sentiment in the market right now. Definitely, you know, when we track the Fear Greed Index, it tells you how greedy investors feel right now in the market, and we're at 81 points over 100. That is extreme greed, and we know how some investors like to use this index. They like to buy when the market is fearful, and they like to take profit when the market is really greedy. So the choice is up to you at this point.